Well, hey everyone, this is Jenny.
This is Hillary. We're the
And
Garden Tarts, if you didn't
the
know.
Garden Tarts, and it's season 3.
Season 3, yay!
Can you believe it?
Like here, party poppers and
Pop, pop,
balloons
pop, pop,
and
pop.
celebrations.
Yeah,
This is a big deal. 3 seasons. Holy crap.
my goodness, and we've just begun. Well, we thought we would pop in here in your feed and chat a little bit about what's to come.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun
Yeah.
stuff in store, but let's just do this little disclaimer that we decide how long the season's going to be. So it might be a year, it might be 3 years. We don't know.
It's
We
all
have the
about
right.
when the content feels like it's time to wrap up.
Right.
And this
So
is our house, and we make the rules.
we'll give you warning when we're about to end the season, but it might be a few years, or it might not.
It's
And
like waiting for a U2 album.
it kind of is. By Christmas
It's always by Christmas.
of 2016.
In
Nothing
3
happened.
years.
Nothing happened. Right. I'm right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
No. Well,
Like
Joshua
zero,
Tree
zilch,
announcement, but
nothing.
there was no album that was supposed to be out before the end of 2015. They were companion albums. They were supposed to come out right after each other, and then
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
Yeah, that did not work out.
Yeah. And there was also something that came up on my Facebook memories a couple weeks ago that said U2 will have an album out in, I don't even remember what year it was, but there wasn't an album anytime close to that. But it was just, I was like, yay!
I
And then
know, because
I
Bono
did
talks and we listen.
yeah, I think I did a comment below. Maybe it was another anniversary year or something of that, and said, still no album. Don't listen to Bono. But listen to us. We won't steer you wrong.
We won't. Nope.
And we also reserve the right to change our minds on this content.
It's
But we
very
probably
true.
won't.
No. We've got some fun ideas coming up, and we've even gotten some suggestions from some listeners of some things that they'd be interested in hearing us talk about. So if you want to send us some ideas at any time, find us on social at _Garden Tarts and send us a message or tweet us or any of those things.
We always would like suggestions for content.
Yeah, we've got a few. They're fun. They're not like, they're U2 related, but they're thinking a little bit out of the box, and I like that idea. It's being creative is fun. And one person, bless his heart, was like, "Y'all don't need to hear from listeners. Just keep being you." And I was like, rest assured, no matter what we do, we're always going to be us.
Right. And this is just how
we make the calls.
Yep.
I'm done with my Taylor Swift quotes for tonight.
But I love that. I need to write those down. But we're just us. This is how we talk when you guys aren't around.
Yep.
This is just how we are.
Yeah.
So
nothing's changed except for the microphones.
But speaking of that, in season 3, I think we're gonna do our origin story, or at least part of it.
That would be fun.
We can tell you how we met.
Where it's come from.
Yeah, how not everything, but a lot of stuff we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Because we go back many years.
Yeah, like
how many years?
Well, November
20, how many years?
2018 was 25 years.
Oh, right. God. That's a long time. Yeah. Considering we're not that old.
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So we're at 27 years.
27 years of being friends, and wow.
That's a really
it almost is. That's a really big commitment that we've made here.
It's definitely more than half our lives.
Yeah.
Not almost. Definitely.
Definitely. Anyway, we're excited to tell that story. Like, I feel like that's one of those things where we never get tired of telling that story.
No. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
It's fun. We think it's fun anyway.
Yeah, I think you guys will. I'm pretty sure you will.
Get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And then
And spoiler alert, we have to thank you two for that. Because we would not be friends without the band.
it's very true. Thank you, boys.
Thanks, boys.
We appreciate that. I know a lot of you have relationships like that too, so we can all high five.
High five.
To our
Here.
Yeah.
Our high five.
About us.
Don't edit that out.
No, I won't. I promise I won't. But what's great about I love that you two brought us together, but we're so much strong. We're so much bigger than that.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else we have coming up in season 3? So next week we're starting a new feature with our concerts of the month.
Like all the shows we went to in history in that month. So all the shows. YouTube, right? They knew, Jenny.
They knew. They didn't want to hear about my Dave Matthews summer shows. Or our Dave Matthews summer shows.
Yeah, I have a lot of those too. The last time I saw Dave Matthews, I was with you, and that was like 20 years ago.
That was one of the last times I probably saw him too. Yeah. But anyway, it's just a common summer concert. But anyway, so we'll start that in June, and
every month.
That's fun. That's not like some comprehensive dive into concert thing. That's fun reminiscing. And I bet you some of y'all were at those shows too, so.
I'm sure. I don't think I have any concerts that I've attended in the months of August, January, and February.
I think you're correct.
Every other month I have numerous shows, but nothing
you have
in
December.
August.
I don't think I have December.
Yeah, you do. We went to Nebraska and Utah.
That was in December? Okay. I take that back.
And Cleveland was, because remember I was supposed to go to a wedding and I didn't go to the wedding?
Yeah. Okay, never mind that. Yeah. I've been to some December shows.
Yes, you have.
Strike that from the record.
Yeah, but no August, because we've only been to 2 European, well, they're always in Europe. And we've only been to 2 European shows, but those were in November.
Yeah. So the big kicker for season 3 is that we're finally going to tackle Oxen Baby.
Whew.
It's going to be awesome. Stop it.
It is going to be awesome. And I think that when you get back from your next little trip, that's it.
We have to. I'll be checking off some big stuff before then that have been taking up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to focus on that. And
I've been listening to it a lot lately.
Me too.
So that's good. I feel like and it's also like I never heard it before. Like I'm having this renaissance.
That's a whole album, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my thing with my apprehensiveness of, is that a word? Apprehensiveness?
I'm just confident that it is.
Yeah, I'm just confident about that as well. Yeah. I've been apprehensive, I think, because I haven't been able to put the time into it, and I don't want to piecemeal.
No, absolutely not.
So when I have time, I think it's going to be great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I have all my books ready. Also, what comes with Oxen Baby is that I went to one show on that tour, so we can start talking about tour for the first time.
Spoiler, we've already recorded that.
Yeah, we did a while ago.
I should go back a bit because we've probably changed some of our editing since then.
Probably, but also we probably talk about, well, I'll see you in June.
Yeah, I'll go back and listen to that before.
Okay. Because it was a really long time ago. Like, the world has changed since then.
We really got ahead of ourselves in preparing that. Like, I'm proud of us.
We were right on top of things for a long time.
In season 1, we were really album heavy.
Yes.
Which was like a beginner's mistake. Season 2, I think we got a pretty good groove. In season 3, we have a plan.
We definitely have a plan. What is our plan, Jenny? Tell us.
Well, I think because it's our plan, but since this is our house and we make the rules, we get to change it at any given moment.
It's our party, and we can cry if we want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our current plan is to take season 3 through the trilogy of Octo Baby, Zeropa, and Pop.
If you don't remember, I broke down all the albums into trilogies, and
Yes.
but this is the big heavy one for us, at least.
Yes, this
I
is
don't know. The last one was pretty big and heavy too, but this trilogy is.
This trilogy was like life-changing for us.
Yeah, we were in this trilogy.
Yeah. Well, we've been in all the.
Yeah, but I mean,
too, but this one was like changed our trajectory of life.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, so it was Boy, October, War, Unforgettable Fire, Joshua Tree, Rattle and Hum, and now we're at Octo Baby, Europa, and Pop.
Yes. Yeah. So, for those of you, we've been teasing Pop and Pop Mart for our entire podcasting career.
Really, most of the point of this podcast is to talk about Pop Mart, at least to give ourselves that opportunity. We don't really, it has nothing to do with you guys. We just really want to talk about Pop hard.
I know, we love it so much. But so that might take a while.
Yeah.
So you'll be hearing.
And we could do a whole season
from us.
that's just Pop.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna do like season 3 part A and part B side, like an A side and a B side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we get creative. Again, This is our house and we make the call.
Yeah, volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 3. Whatever we want. Amendments and all the appendix and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cross-reference and
look at the card
cite
catalog
sources and go back to the card catalog.
Yeah. Look
if
things up
open.
On microfilm at the library and look at old newspapers and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
The kids don't even know what they are.
I know.
Sadie, do you know what a card catalog is?
I don't think so. Sadie, do you know what a card catalog is in a library? Kind of. What is it?
Is that like when you search up the books?
It's when you search for the books. What is a card catalog made of? Numbers? Okay, the Dewey Decimal System. Is it on the computer? It's not on paper? In tiny little drawers with index cards? She's like, no. About Mom.
I remember having library class where we just learned on how things were organized in a library because that was so important.
You had to, yeah. You had to use the card catalog, understand the Dewey Decimal System,
right?
And then you can find anything in any library.
Absolutely.
Magic. I remember when I figured that out, that if I was at my school library or like the city library, it worked the same.
Same way.
Just on a grander scale. I was like, oh my God, it's a system.
Right. So this is a little off topic, but not really, but they use a similar system in shoe stores.
Yeah.
To find your shoes. There are all these numbers that are sequential and it's alphabetized and all that stuff.
So every shoe store is like that? That's how they find your shoes so fast?
I know a boot store that is like that because I've been there and I've been confused like crazy at inventory. Like someone says, can you go get me this boot? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then it's like, okay, what category? What?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Hard. Yeah. It was not easy for me to, but it was really well organized. If you don't know, that's my only retail experience. Like one day every Christmas season for a few years, I went and worked in my family's boot store and I was not helpful at all. I just pretty much watched people to make sure they weren't shoplifting.
That seems like a good job. That's a good job for you.
Yeah. And I got lunch and sometimes boots.
I do that for boots.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
didn't.
excited.
It was really hard dealing with customers because they were a very specific type of people that didn't have patience for someone who didn't know exactly what they were doing.
Right.
Boots, boots,
Boots.
boots, boots.
Get on your boots in
Get on your
season 4.
yeah.
Not now.
No, I'm so not ready for that one.
Well, we got a while.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
Nope.
We sure do hope y'all enjoy this upcoming season because we're pretty
We're
excited about it.
We're very excited. So another thing, I think we're gonna do a book report.
Yeah, a book report would be fun.
I think we're gonna do a book report on At the End of the World by Bill Flanagan.
Yeah.
A book about the Zoo TV Zooropa tour.
That was a suggestion from a listener, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. I think that'd be a fun one because that's really, and Scott pointed this out to me, but it's, if you've read it, you know, it's really like the only kind of comprehensive behind the scenes.
Right.
Look at the band.
Right.
Like on tour. Like, holy crap, the Shenanigans.
Yeah. It's interesting and revealing, and there's some parts that are sad and some parts that make you laugh, and some
I haven't read it
don't
since
understand.
It first came out, so
yeah.
It was funny. I posted a picture of something on Instagram. Oh, there's a dog licking my head.
Hi, Ziggy. Oh, it's Ziggy Stardust Marley.
Mullen Jr.
Mullen Jr. Ziggy Stardust Marley. Ziggy Marley Stardust Mullen Jr.
Jr. I'm sitting on the floor. That's why he was able to lick my head.
I saw him coming, and I figured you did too.
Well, I did. I saw him in the camera, but I didn't expect him to. I guess he wanted to see what the microphone or the headphones tasted like.
Yeah.
What was I going with that?
Book report.
Sorry, I posted a picture of something in my office on Twitter, and in the kind of background, you could see some of my YouTube books. Our friend Charlie commented that, so there are hardback copies of At the End of the World. He's like, I've heard of them, I've never seen them. And I'm like, oh, that's the only way you could buy it.
Right? I have several copies of it for some reason. I don't know why. I think I had intended to give them to someone as a gift, and then I never did it.
Yeah. Are they all hard copies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen a soft cover.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm aware that they existed, but I never had the soft cover.
I wasn't paying attention because I already own it.
It's unfortunately not on Kindle, which really
that's a shame.
Yeah, because it's really hard these days to hold a book, a big, heavy hardback
It's a big book, especially the hardback.
Especially when you're not used to having to hold up books these days. I read everything on my Kindle.
They're so heavy.
I have a new Kindle too because I lost my old one. I think I left it on a train.
Oh
but
no!
It's just little and adorable.
Nice. I have a much older Kindle and I hate it. Like the screen's too sensitive and it's constantly flipping between pages, and maybe I just didn't get used to it, but I read books.
This is my second. Yeah, I had a Paperwhite and then I have no freaking clue what happened. I took it on a trip and it didn't come home with me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Luckily, if you own our books, you can still download them.
Yeah. And they're just
like
automatically
hard copies. If you lose them, you lose them.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do like a watch party for the Zoo TV Sydney show, but maybe not.
It's an idea.
Yeah, and then Pop, of course, we will discuss the album at length, and then our adventures, which we're gonna have. That's gonna have to be many, many episodes because we had many, many adventures.
We covered some of them, some of the really fun ones on one of Bono's birthday episodes. But we've
You're
got some
gonna have
other
to hear them
stuff.
again in context with everything else.
Yeah, we'll put them into context because we've talked a little bit about the shows
Right.
around that Michael Hutchins anniversary, and then we talked about the Bono stories separately. We should put it all together. But we've got a video shoot to talk about.
We were rock stars on MTV, kind of.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
exciting. That might be a two-parter up right there.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to relive that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
But anyway, we've got lots of fun stories to tell.
Travel stories and sleeping on streets and
Airports
and stories together and stories not together and happy times.
Yeah. Oh, the best times.
If I had a time machine, I would definitely go back to 1997.
Yeah.
I would want to bring my phone with me.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so much easier.
Because how could you live again without a phone like that?
I know. I don't know how we did all that with all of us.
I don't know. And I know it wasn't until after 9/11 that we would exchange information before we traveled. Like, we had no way to contact each other during Pop Mart. You just showed up at the airport or you didn't.
Right. Or like we knew where we were staying and we knew, well, so-and-so will be here around sometime on this day.
And I'm sure we called the airlines if we needed to track someone down, but
you couldn't check if flights were landing. You couldn't check if they got in a taxi. You couldn't.
Right. I just remember around after 9/11 that there was actually like an email that had people's name, emergency contacts and stuff.
Yeah, we really wanted to keep track of each other.
Yeah. But it was just
to help
then,
each other,
But I mean now, with social media and stuff, we can just email each other's moms if we need to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Super easy. Can always reach your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, season 3. If you want to stay up to date, you need to get our newsletter. It's the best way.
Yeah.
Sure, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We update there all the time. It's the _Garden Tarts on both. And of course, Facebook gets that same information. But if you go to our website at thegardentarts.com, you can sign up for our newsletter. And then you'll be like in the know ahead of everyone else.
Yes. Exclusive information just for our newsletter subscribers.
Mm-hmm. We can give you, and we don't, it's just a few times a month. We don't send out stuff like crazy, but it's, what's coming up, what's going on, what to look forward to. And you'll know stuff
just when you forget that we have a newsletter, then we send it out and you get all excited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, gosh, I wish those came more often, but then you'll forget.
Yeah. And then you'll get excited again.
And you're like, oh, all I'm getting are fucking political emails. I already gave you money. Stop emailing me. And then you get a Garden Tarts newsletter and you're all excited again.
And so I get the political ones, but then I get like 200 emails a day from Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. It's like, this coupon's for 20% off, but this coupon's for 20% off, and this coupon's for 20% off. New coupon, 20% off. Any single item. I don't ever shop there.
So funny.
I need to get rid of it. I need to unsubscribe, but I'm a little too lazy for that. So I just complain about it.
Well, now in your iPhone or in Gmail, there's a little unsubscribe button at top.
Yeah, I don't. I also almost never check my email on my phone.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So if you email me over a weekend, I'm not gonna get it until Monday.
I know this.
Yeah. Email's dead to me over the weekend. Unless I'm waiting for a ship confirmation or something, then I'm all up.
And sometimes you're like, gosh, wasn't Bono supposed to reach out this weekend?
So email. God damn it.
God damn him.
I
Just
was
not even
waiting,
check.
but
You
not
have
this
a right to
weekend.
have calls.
Again. I hate when he does that.
I know, right? But he said,
This is all imaginary talk for you guys
might
to
be time.
know.
Might be time to
because
hang up.
we we've never gotten a call or an email from Bono before.
No,
It's just in our imagination.
no.
Kind of.
My dad likes to say, I keep getting emails from Britney Spears.
What?
He's been saying that for like a decade.
That's funny.
I mean, I think it's like spam.
Hey,
He's
remember
joking.
during, like, especially during, like, it was huge for INE and 360. Like, every show you went to, you had to sign up for the One Campaign stuff, and then
Yeah.
immediately you get an email saying, hey, it's Bono. And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, I've subscribed to this thing 500 times. So if I put in my email search for emails from Bono, it probably would come up.
Yeah, this is true.
I just can't reply to him.
No, it doesn't. Yeah,
It doesn't work like that.
no.
Man, if I
It's not
only
for
had it,
Bono.
if I only had his email address, we could definitely talk to him.
Oh my gosh, I think we could be like, hey B, what's up? If only there was some way we could contact him.
If only we had some
Carson.
imaginary.
Maybe if there was a postal system that worked. Hey there, listeners. If you're a U2 fan, you are more than likely aware of the work that Bono has done and continues to do in Africa. It's amazing work, and the exciting thing is you can get involved too. There are 2 simple ways. 1. Go to one.org and sign up to fight against extreme poverty. 2. Visit red.org to shop. What? Shopping helps? It sure does. By purchasing Red branded products, you are contributing to the Global Fund, which supports HIV/AIDS grants in many African countries. As your man says, where you live should not decide whether you live or whether you die. So head on over to one.org and red.org to join the Garden Tarts in doing our part to end AIDS.
Yeah, so stay tuned for extraordinary content in season 3.
Yeah, Shenanigans, Malarkey,
Bullshit.
bullshit, and can I say that? People don't know, this is Jenny, and I edit our episodes, and there's so many times we just repeat each other.
There's so many
Like you said
times
bullshit, and
we
I
just
said
repeat
bullshit,
each
and we
other.
must do that like a dozen times.
There's so
every
many
episode.
times we just repeat each other. We just repeat
Yeah.
what each. I just said that
we just
again.
repeat it.
Yeah, we just repeat it.
And keep
Yeah.
repeating it. Oh yeah, all the malarkey and all the shenanigans and all the bullshit. It's all coming your way.
Yep, we're so excited, and
Yeah.
we have a lot of friggin' work to do in season 3.
But we're gonna have tons of fun
Yeah.
because Garden Tarts don't like too much work. We like mostly fun.
Mostly fun. We need to time it right, so at least we don't have to work over like Christmas time and Hanukkah time.
Oh, you know we won't have to.
We'll just do
Because
fun.
this is our
episodes.
house and we make the rules.
Right. We do.
Thank you, Taylor Swift. Okay. Well, thanks for continuing to tune in, and we'll see you as we continue season 3.
Bye.
Also, we love hearing from people and chatting with people, and of course, we love talking U2. So you can drop us a line on Instagram or Twitter at _Garden Tarts, or you can even email us at wearethegardentarts@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon. If you enjoy this podcast, we would love it if you would share it with your other YouTube-loving friends, as well as leave a review for us on whatever platform you use to listen to podcasts. We would really, really love that. May your music be loud and your whiskey be strong. Until next time, cheers.